Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie The Addams Family. Yes, The Addams Family stars Oscar Isaac, Charlize Theron, Grace Moretz, Finn Wolfhard, and Bette Midler. And this movie is directed by the guys who did like Shrek 2, Madagascar 3, Sausage Party and stuff, and The Addams Family. I want to talk about The Addams Family just very quickly. I love The Addams Family. I grew up with The Addams Family. I love The Addams Family. I grew up with some of the shows, the movies, and just I think it's so funny. It's a great movie for the family because it's just like it's this really weird, strange, dark comedic films, but they're not too dark that kids can't watch it, but they're just enough edgy. They're just edgy enough for kids to think it's really cool and just really out there and stuff. And some of the jokes, even when I was a kid, just like went well over my head, but I always loved The Addams Family. And then as I kept watching the movies more and more as an adult, the jokes just got funnier and funnier. And just, I don't know, I adore The Addams Family. I have nostalgia for The Addams Family. I always loved it. I like the shows, loved the two films, and just, I don't know. And when I heard they were making an Addams Family movie, but in animation, it sounded cool. And I heard like Tim Burton was going to probably do it, but then that changed. And I thought it was going to be like a stop-motion animated film, because that actually makes sense to make an Addams Family movie in stop-motion. Kind of like Corpse Bride, making it look like Corpse Bride, but, you know, with the Addams Family and stuff. And just, I was kind of excited for this movie, because, again, I like the Addams Family, and putting it in animation form can really, really work and make it a really cool movie. The trailers didn't blow me away, but I was still very excited for it. It was kind of like, how I felt about this movie is how I felt about Dark Shadows. When the trailers for Dark Shadows came out, Tim Burton's Dark Shadows, I thought that looked like a cool movie. And it looked like the Addams Family meets Beetlejuice. Two films I love. And it's Tim Burton stuff. And I'm like, that looked really cool. But just like Dark Shadows and this movie, it's very disappointing. They were very disappointing. Yes, this film was so disappointing. I really didn't like it at all. It's not at all what the Addams Family is. It has none of the jokes like Addams Family movies. It has none of the heart or the spirit of Addams Family. It plays it so safe, so tamed. It's so generic. It's actually incredibly boring, and just it doesn't even try to go really dark with its comedy. And I'm like, really? That was the point of the Addams Family, is that they're family films, but they're really edgy and very dark films, and they almost like, yeah, they do hit that PG-13 rating, but it's still fine enough for kids to watch. Yeah, some of the jokes will go over their head, but still, it's like these dark films that everyone can watch, and that's the point of the Addams Family. But I feel like this movie is trying to be so tamed and so safe. Maybe it's because we live in such a PC world, but it was so generic and boring to watch, and I really did not like this movie. I didn't like the animation. The animation, I don't know. I don't think the Lorax style animation was good for the Addams Family. Again, it should have been stop motion. And I don't know, some of it looked kind of cheap looking. I just didn't like it. Didn't like the style, and just, I don't know. And I hated the story, and this story about this like lady, you know, trying to get the Addams Family house and stuff, and trying to like out this family as this crazy kooky family. All of that shit was fucking annoying. The only subplot that was pretty good was when Wednesday tries to be like a normal girl. That actually got some pretty good jokes, and I'm like, oh, there you go, that feels like the Addams Family. But anytime this movie tries to attempt itself at dark comedy, it's really bad and lame, and just like feels like a Nickelodeon movie. I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? I wanted the Addams Family, the freaking Addams Family, and that's not what I got. I got this like really juvenile, boring, shitty film that just wasn't the Addams Family. It didn't have the heart and soul, and especially the comedy of the Addams Family. And the voice acting is at best okay. It's fine. It's nothing that great. None of the actors have anything good to work with, because the script is terrible and the direction isn't that great. And just, the characters weren't interesting. I didn't feel like I was watching Gomez and Morticia and Wednesday and Pugsley and stuff. I didn't feel like I was watching these characters that I grew up with and these characters that I love. I love Uncle Fester, and I love Cousin It. And, like, they even fucked up Cousin It. They fucked up that character so bad. That is a funny character, and they screwed that character over. Even Lurch. Lurch is a great character. They destroyed Lurch in this movie. Like, all these characters are such great, timeless characters, and just, this movie didn't do any justice to those characters, and just, it's not a good movie. Again, there was a couple of jokes here and there I liked. And again, the story with Wednesday going to school and being a normal girl, that was kind of interesting. I wish that was like the whole focus of the movie, because it's the only part that was actually pretty good. Other than that, this movie completely fails, and just, I really couldn't stand it. I really didn't like it, and I don't even think kids will even enjoy it, because if they're not a fan of the Addams Family, then this movie's for nobody. Even just to kids who want to watch a fun anime film, I think a movie like this would even bore them. Like, it's not that interesting. It's not, like, wacky fun and beautiful colors and stuff like the shitty Lorax movie. I can understand kids liking crap like that, like the Illumination movies. But this movie's just very generic and boring, so this movie's for nobody. It's not for people like me who love the Addams Family, and it's not for kids who want to see mindless fun. It's just a really generic film, and it's not for anyone. So this movie just fails on all parts. And that's why on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the 2019 Addams Family movie a 2.7 out of 10. This is a utter failure of a film. I really couldn't stand it. And I'm so disappointed in this movie, and just, yeah, it sucked. So yeah, that was my review for the movie The Addams Family. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your favorite and least favorite Addams Family movie. This is my least favorite, and I'd say the first one is my favorite. Yeah, what is your favorite and your least favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.